Let's drill down into the underarm pass. We've talked about the setup, chopping motion, putting your thumbs together, pushing your wrist down, and creating that flat platform for the ball to bounce off of. What I'd like to talk about today is the posture of the dig in order to get the ball to where it needs to go. If I do the setup for the underarm pass and my forearms are flattened, wrist pointing down, my arm is at 90 degrees right here. If I bend my knees, right, I've gotten lower, but that doesn't really do much for the posture for me presenting that ball, my platform for the ball to be passed. Look at what happens when I hinge at the hips. As I hinge, I'm not moving my arms. As I hinge at the hips, the angle of my platform is changing. This is important. It's important that you always hinge at the hips. So whether you're going to do an overarm pass, and specifically this underarm pass, the hinge of the hips is important to get the platform at that 45-degree angle that's going to allow you to pass the ball forward. Now, these are some do's and don'ts when you're trying to pass the ball back to target. Look at what happens if my platform is angled too much. That ball went too low. Look at what happens when my platform is too high. That ball went straight up into the air. So it is important to get the ideal platform, which is hip hinge, knees bent, and with that hip hinge, your platform should be at 45 degrees, and that's going to help you to pass that ball forward. Notice that that ball came back towards the camera. So that is the ideal position for your platform, and I'll show it to you from the profile as well. So look at what happens when my platform is angled too much. Now look at what happens when my platform is almost parallel to the floor or too high. That ball is not going to ever get to target. Now look at what happens when I have the ideal angle in the platform. That ball is moving forward back towards target. So guys, if you liked this video, just remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment to let me know what else you'd like me to work on.